Good win for our team. I'm not very satisfied with the way we played, but it's a great test for us, and that's what the preseason's all about, is learning about yourself, growing, developing, hopefully in scenarios where you still win, and that's what we did. So I'm proud of the way we got it out the last 8 minutes and got the victory at home when certainly we were certainly up against a lot there that second half.
Jarmal, welcome back to playing in games. You look like you have a little blood on your jersey. I don't know if I saw that right, but it was very physical out there, I know. What was it like for you to be back out there and playing with your teammates?
It felt great. It's been a while since I had the opportunity to play out there, with teammates and in front of the best crowd in the country. So, it really felt good out there. As far as blood on the jersey goes, that's why I expected. That's the type of game we like to play as a whole. Just fun getting back to it.
And Gary, I think I saw your dad there today, and another record that you set with him here. What did that mean to you, Steele's record today?
It's just me playing basketball. I do what I do on defensive end, and just so happen I pass it. It's a cool accomplishment to have for him. And it's just that, put it behind us and get ready for our next opponent.
Coach Stephen Thompson had another game where he didn't score in the first half, but was a big part of the offense down the stretch. What do you assess from his confidence level when he's having a first half like that, and how he can respond in the second?
Well, he's kind of like a relief pitcher, short memory. He's got one thing on his mind right now, and that's scoring it. So it's neat when you've got a player like that that has that confidence. And what we talked to him about is having that same kind of focus on the defensive end so that we don't have to do the offense-defense thing, But he's a freshman, Trace freshman, Drew, they're going to have their ups and downs, and I sure love having Stevie on our team because you saw it, he can get it going hot in a hurry, and he obviously, we ran some plays for him to get him those looks. He made some big plays, hit the big three off of one of our sets, but then he made some nice little drives into the middle of the paint and, came up big for us.
And then as far as you and Jarmal kind of having conversations, how much time did you think you'd be able to get to tonight, Jarmal? Kind of what was your expectation?
I kind of sandbagged a little bit. We saw him this week in practice. We didn't expect him to play 22, but we really said it was going to depend on how our initial five played. We knew tonight was going to be a physical battle. We challenged those guys to start physically, and we didn't. So we knew he was a good guy to go to. Trace was a good guy to go to because of their toughness. And, we got to make sure that we start games with that same toughness.
Jarmal, how did you feel out there just physically?
Physically, I felt great. Of course, I knew I wasn't going to be in the best of game shape, but I think I did a pretty solid job weathering the storm, and just giving all that I had, knowing that, I had, guys on the bench that could come in and, give me a breath, and, they give it all they got, and I just come in and do the same for them.
And Wayne, can you talk about your defense down the stretch of the game?
Yeah, well, they were in the double bonus with 14 minutes to go. We couldn't get to the free throw line on our end, so we went to our 1-3-1, which we just put in. We just put it in. We knew this was going to be a good team to do it against, and I can't remember what we were down when we went to it, but I thought that turned the game around. Trace got a steal out of a timeout. Langston got a steal and a deflection on the next possession that were huge. Langston did a great job of being active. Jarmal, got a steal off a baseline. So the defense was pretty good there the last 10, 12 minutes. But now we've got to try to defend without fouling so much.
Wayne, that had a feel almost of a Pac-12 game, it seemed like, out there in terms of Nevada's athleticism. They blocked a lot of shots. Your team did too. Did you feel that Nevada was pretty strong?
Well, we knew that their mindset was going to be that they could come in here and upset us and try to intimidate us and all that stuff. And they did do a nice job of blocking some shots. But we didn't once. What we told our guys is to get in there, draw help, pump fake, right, and then the guy's going to be jumping over your back, and you're going to go to the free throw line. Never once. We kept challenging, throwing up shots. But they're long and athletic. But you look at our defensive numbers, they're pretty dang impressive. 32% from the floor, 32 from three. Just wish we would have rebounded a little bit better and fouled them less and be a lot happier.
And I know we'll have some time to talk about this in the next few days, but I think Kansas is next up.
Are they?
Are they next up? But at this point of the season, you've done well on the road so far. Do you like this test coming up?
Yeah, I would have liked it a lot more with a healthy 100% Jarmal and Daniel, but I think it's going to be exciting for our guys. I'll take this group anywhere. And the nice thing is we've got several days to prepare, and if we bring our hard hats and lunch pails to practice and our mindset to put a plan in and prepare it the right way, then I think it will be a test. It'll be a great experience. And that's what we said in the locker room about this win. These preseason games are all about gaining experience, right, and hopefully moving forward without having too many losses to learn from. And that will be one more step for us for sure.
What did you make of Shea's performance today?
He was huge. He was the guy we had change the number in the locker room because of his boost he gave us in the first half. And we told the guys it was a credit, to him. I don't think he's been on the court since, was it Iona maybe? I can't remember. But he's kept a good attitude, and we went to him, and he produced. I mean, he blocked a couple shots, changed a few more, got a couple big rebounds. So that's neat. And now, we can continue as he gets more and more healthy, add him to the arsenal as well.
And Gary, just playing with 3 and 4 fouls down the stretch, what was the challenge of that, and what was your mindset, particularly at the end of that game when you were having to be in it and block a shot toward the end?
Just be smart and contest with a high hand. And I really didn't think they was going to call a cheap foul at the end there. So, I just be aggressive and just try to get my hand on the ball.
Thanks, gang. Go Beavs.